again. Back with a junk journal. We've all seen these bits. This page has had a few changes made to it. I had these sort of coral themes and reddish themes, pink themes in this first page. I decided to bring this next page into a new colour scheme, especially because I had these basil card pages. So I've gone with my favourite colour scheme really is blues and teals that go along with rust and browns. And I don't know if you remember, I read this out, but Pat had one secret that was going to remain a secret, and this was a secret. But we don't know what his secret was. Well, I've added. He was among them all, the bright, the young, the fair, only to dream of hours more sweet, wishing that he were at her feet. So it turns out it was somebody he loved. He's obviously also a flower collector, it would seem. And we've got this little piece of Tim Holtz ephemera, beautiful wild flowers. And I've attached it to other pages so that it looks like a little book. And we've got these little pressed flowers. Well, they're 49 in market ephemera. And that just slips in with just this little piece of paper that's attached. This is a little scrap which came from a larger piece of paper, this piece of paper here. I have this journal, Agenda de Bureau, 1927, isn't it just beautiful? And we absolutely love it. And just every now and again, I'll include a little piece and in a project. So one page, I've taken it one page and I've just used sections here. This is parchment paper. I've yet to decide if I want to put that on with a clip, a staple, glue it in or what. I just took that from the kitchen. And after I'd done it, there was this little cross just sort of in the margins, and it was torn off and left over, and I just kind of like it. It's like a little kiss. So what else has changed on this page? I've put a little bit of the fabric tape, the 49 in market. This is from the teal set. I'll just put that there just now. I added rub-ons, a book page, some rub-ons, and this little love heart was just a piece of spare ephemera from some other kit. And this page, I cut it, folded it up, and then folded it in half so that we have a whole bunch of stuff going on here. I've used more of the paper from that journaly thing, another little rub-on. Haven't decided what to do here yet. I've got this little tag, catalogue of plants. So this whole section, whereas this was all sort of butterfly and wings based with fairies, butterfly collecting, butterfly specimens. This is all about flower collecting and wild flowers. There's a flower here, flower there, catalogue of plants. This talks about fruit plants and vegetables, plants and bulbs. And when I move over, I'll pick a different theme. But for now, I need to do something to finish off here. So I thought this is what I'll record today and share with you. I don't know what. I think I'll keep it simple because this is like the main part of this story. This is a little added on bits to that story. And then we will have a new main story here. We shall see. I still haven't done anything in this one that we actually did at Craft Club because I made this whole new one to show you how to do the binding. So also I have this little envelope. This is a digital print. I've just glued another piece of my bureau paper thing to it. Stuck a little ticket in. I don't know where that'll go yet, but as it's butterflies, I think it might have to go somewhere, you know, near this part. Yeah, there it is. It's in. Okay, so this is an old 1905 receipt from Glasgow. A very nice girl and her mother found a whole bag of these receipts in our attic, and they had no use for them, so they gave them to me. I love them. So I'm going to try and include one of those somewhere, just because it's beautiful. Okay, so again, you get me having absolutely no clue what I'm going to do, still having a think. I want to try and use as many different things as possible so that people can see that they can make theirs too, regardless to what stuff they have in the house. This little bit of I don't know what you call that paper that you use in the kitchen. I think it's like, it might be slightly waxed, but I think it's just parchment or a baking sheet or something. And you can't really stick rub-ons or anything to it because it's kind of got this non-sticky type feel. Nibby, and nibby is because it's wax paper, but I don't know how well you can see. I'm going to have to stand up to look. It has a rubber stamped on it. There we go. Just roughly put some rubber stamping on it, and it looks quite nice overlaid on that. This is some of the Tim Holtz sellotape stuff. I am absolutely in love with this product. I don't buy a lot of Tim Holtz stuff. I do get some of the inks and some of the ephemera, but I tend not to buy lots of more of a Nanika and Finnabar person. But this tape, I just love it so very, very, very much. It just instantly looks like ancient old sellotape that you've had skulking about the house for a while. I think I might just put it on with a bit of that. There. That'll do. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. There, instead of me waffling on for the next, I don't know, 45 minutes or something, I'm just going to record me, make the pages, putting my stuff on. I'll play the video on fast forward, and then near the end of finishing these pages, I'll do a quick flip through for you. Okay? Because otherwise I'll be waffling on and making decisions for hours on end. Okay, I'll see you later at the end of the video. And there we go. We've done these transitioning pages now. We've gone from Pat with his little secret, the little secret butterfly as well, of flowers, because there's a little kiss. There's his beautiful wildflower book he's been collecting and pressing flowers, and here's a story about him wishing that he were at someone's feet. Some rub-ons. It's just another book page. I think that book page was about insects. This bit of parchment paper which is stamped, this vintage piece of a vintage journal. This is a printout from a digital sheet. Do you think I ought to put something here before we go? Do you think that's what I ought to do? Do you know? Or maybe I should close that. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll have it closed. Just by a tiny little bit. Just so that it stays a pocket. That should be okay. So we've got this. Our plant under here, our girl, and this. This looks a bit too, I don't know, a bit too modern, not quite vintagey enough. So I'm not 100% sure that I'm okay with that bit, to be honest with you. But I'm not sure what I can do to make it better, but let's just put a little piece of this tape on, and a little piece of this tape on. Better already. I notice I've got a habit of saying, right, that's it, I'm off. That's enough for today. And then I'm still here half an hour later. No, okay. I think that's gonna have to do, isn't it? Well, that'll do. It will have to do. Just, I don't know, it does not feel quite right. Do you know what I mean? It is something. Well, like I said, something just a little bit too new. Maybe one of those old stamps or something. What about if I put that there and then use my rubber stamps? Just this. I'm going to do it that way. Put that there. Muddy it up first. Just get the edges a little bit more grunge. more vintage. Glue on. Doesn't have to be too straight, otherwise it just looks too contrived. And use the sort of postmark stamp. That'll do, that's better. Okay. That's still too, ooh, it fits, it fits, it fits, yay. So I'm going to put this in because it was my flower collector's little thing that I did as an example the other day, and in it goes. There we go. I have got 1, 2, let me take him out, 3, 4, 5, 6, technically 7 really, 8, 9. Got a ways to go, but it's getting fatter and fatter. I'll be back with another video and another step in the process in a few days. Meanwhile, I'm off to clean my table before it drives me nuts. Tatty bye.